Hi, welcome to another Level 2 algebra video. This is our second video on negative powers, and it just continues on from where we left off last time. Here are our index rules for negative powers that we chatted about in the last video. Let's just revise and come back to example 5 from the last video, just so you're familiar with it. We're going to write the following with the positive power, 4a squared times b to the negative 3. Well, the 4a squared, the a squared is positive, so that's going to stay on the top of the fraction, and the b to the negative 3 is the only part that has a negative power, so that's going to the bottom of the fraction to make b cubed. So we're left with 4a squared over b cubed. Right, let's push on to the next couple of tricky examples. Let's write the following with the positive power. 2 times a cubed times b to the negative 5, all raised to the power of 3. Now I'm going to show you two different ways to tackle this problem. Here's the first way. Let's use the rule where we're going to multiply with the brackets. So we're going to have 2 cubed, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Do not go 2 times 3 is 6. We're going to have a cubed times 3, so 3 times 3. And we're going to have b to the negative 5 times the 3. So we're left with 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, a to the power of 9, and b to the power of negative 15. Now, let's come back to the idea we looked at in example 5. The b to the negative 15 is a negative power, and that's going to the bottom of the fraction. The 8 times a to the power of 9 stays on the top, but the b to the negative 15 goes to the bottom and becomes b to the positive 15. So we're left with 8 times a to the power of 9 divided by b to the power of 15. Okay, let's try this a different way. See which way you prefer. Let's take 2 times a cubed times b to the negative 5 all to the power of 3. And let's first of all take the b to the minus 5 and put that to the bottom of the fraction straight away. We're leaving 2 times a cubed on the top, and the b to the negative 5 goes to the bottom of the fraction and becomes b to the power of positive 5. Now, here's another rule that you need to be familiar with. We should have put this at the start of the video. If we have a to the power of something divided by b to the power of something, all raised to a power, a common power, then we can write it as a to the power of m to the power of p over b to the power of n to the power of p. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 2a cubed to the power of 3, and we're going to go b to the 5 to the power of 3. Now we can go 2a cubed to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and 3 times 3 makes 9, so we're left with a to the power of 9. And then we can go 5 times 3 is 15. All right, let's push on and try another example. Write the following with a positive power. X to the power of 4 divided by y cubed, all to the power of negative 2. Now, in this example we looked at, we're going to use the idea we just chatted about in the last example. So x to the power of 4 over y3 to the negative 2. Well, here's what we're going to do. That power of negative 2, we can be clever and we can swap the fraction inside straight away. Swap it upside down so the x to the 4 goes to the bottom and the y to the cube goes to the top. And then the negative power becomes a positive power. So we're just doing this little cool trick based on what we were chatting about before. Now we can just go y cubed squared and x to the power of 4 all squared. And we can just multiply out the brackets to get y to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of 8. So this is quite a cool little trick. If we see a fraction raised to a negative power, we can do a little clever trick and just swap the fraction, the denominator and the numerator, and it will turn into a positive power. Right, quite a few little tricks here to learn, and you need to go away and practice it. This is one of the hardest skills that level 2 students find. Thanks for watching.